Hello, this is Terry Cooper, your host with the National RV Training Academy. I want to visit with those of you that are involved with campgrounds, whether you're working as a maintenance person or working as a work camper, or maybe you're just looking about saying, you know what, I think we want to travel. We want to do this experience, maybe part-time or full-time. I want to visit with you about some opportunities that are out there as an RV maintenance campground technician. So you'll be able to help these RV campgrounds one customer at a time. Okay? You know the drill. If you're working in an RV park, campground, people make reservations and reserve a site, and they're going to be there maybe 2 weeks because they're coming to see all the sites around you, and everybody's all happy. They've been waiting all year long to come experience this 2 week stay, and it's their vacation, or maybe it's a long weekend they're there for. They get out there and they pull their unit maybe out of storage, and they come to your park and hook everything up, and all of a sudden they begin to have problems. And they fiddle with it, try to work with it, and can't get things to go, can't get anybody to come out and help them with it. And so they go into the office and they just say, I'm sorry, but we're going to have to leave. I know we're booked for 2 weeks, but we can't stay here. Our air conditioner's out, or this is not working, and so it's not safe for my family. And you know, when you look out there and you see the little fellas, they're perspiration just pouring off their forehead, and mama's not happy and the kids aren't happy, and so what happens is the campground owner or the manager says, well, I understand. And when they leave, you know that there was loss of revenue, because the chances of that campground getting that site filled up and not losing any night stay is going to be a big challenge for them. But that's where you can change that. Because when the campground owner finds out that you have some technical skills, you are a highly marketable commodity. And what we're finding is that many of the grads that we've had come through the National RV Training Academy that have taken these different classes, what happens is they have a higher level of knowledge, and many times they find out it's something very simple and very easy to fix, and they can save the day. You can save the day by taking care of it. Because here's the thing, there is such a major shortage of trained and skilled RV technicians. And you know, it's amazing to me how many RVs we have out there and how few people we have that can help us take care of them. So I'm going to ask this question. Are you ready to be successful? And do you want and do you enjoy helping others? If you can answer those questions, and by saying yes, this is an opportunity for you to take a serious look at, because this may be just exactly what you're looking for that's going to enhance your skills. It's going to enhance your application. It's going to enhance your marketability. Now, let's just say that the camper comes in, they're pull into their site all hooked up and everything, they have this problem, and they pick up the phone and say, you know, Mr. Dealership, I'm having this issue, can I bring it in? And they hear on the other end of the phone, I'm sorry, we're 6 maybe 8 weeks out before we can get any service. And you say, but I'm only here for 2 weeks, and my family's here now. I'm sorry, but can't you come out and take a look at? Well, we don't make service calls. You know, we're so busy with what we have. And then they'll ask the question, well, did you buy the unit from us? And when you say no, but you know, aren't you a XYZ dealer? Yes, we are that type of dealer, but right now we're so busy we can only service, and we're struggling to service the customers that purchase from us. Not the kind of news that a camper wants to hear. So they say, okay, go back to the office, say, okay, who do we have around here that's got mobile service? And say, well, they give you 4 or 5 names and everything, and so you start calling, and all you get is voicemail, or you get somebody on the other phone said, well, you know, I haven't seen him in a couple of days. He's been out, you know, because he's been working from the crack of dawn till way past dark. I haven't seen him in a while. I'll put you on the list. And when you hear that, you know that's not a good thing. And the thing is that many of these mobile tech guys, they can't even handle the commitments they've made, much less the new ones that are coming in that have the emergency. But here's the thing. When you are a technician working at a campground and you have the technical skills, then you have the answers to these technical problems these poor folks have. So let's walk through this, okay? Let's look at what you can do and how you can make this thing happen for you to help others. Now, there's 3 different tracks to become an RV maintenance campground technician. First one being, if you just want nothing but the technical, you're not interested in starting a business, but you just want nothing but the technical, then what you do is you take the RV maintenance class that the dealer technicians are taking. It's geared strictly for the technical individual, and then that way it's intense troubleshooting, intense operation and analyzing how the systems are working. Then you'll move on into the advanced training classes where you'll learn how to troubleshoot air conditioners and furnaces and water heaters, refrigerators, exterior. Show you how to override slide out systems so that way get these people's slides closed up. Maybe even learn how to change out the capacitors on an air conditioner so that, because that's really the biggest thing that we deal with, is so that way the customers can get their air conditioning going and it doesn't ruin their trip that they had scheduled for that week. Now, those of you that are saying, you know what, I need to have a small business so I can write off some of my expenses. Well, there's a track for you there. And what we'll do is we'll send you through the RV maintenance course that's for the RV professionals. And that class will have every morning, about an hour and a half before the technical stuff will start, it will have nothing but business related information, showing you how to set up a business, showing you some of the tax deductions that you can take, showing you all the different entities that you can do to support this business, to make it work for you. So that way when you go to work for the campground, you can say, okay, I am an RV maintenance campground technician. Maybe work out a deal with the campground. We have some folks that what they do is the campground contacts them or sends the customer to them and said, get a hold of Joe over here. He does our maintenance for us. And so they run it through the campground as an extra revenue stream, and you do a revenue split of some sort with the campground. Other campgrounds say, no, I want to treat it where you just go out and you take care of the problem and you make what you need to make. You just come off our clock and you go do that type of work. So what will happen is that you'll find different campgrounds will do it different ways. And what'll even take place is one campground will start talking to another one, and then pretty soon the word will get out and you'll be working at other campgrounds in close proximity to where you're staying. And so it's been amazing when these guys come, some of these technicians come in and say, oh, Cooper, you're not going to believe how I just went over here and I just started doing work for these people. Next thing you know, I'm getting called by this campground. I'm getting called by this campground. But yet I'm still able to work out my work camper experience at my home base. And then we have what we call a hybrid program. Now this is for those individuals that aren't quite ready to leap out there, or maybe can't come to Athens and take the RV maintenance course. We have what we call the home study option. Now what we've done is we've recorded over a period of a year all of the RV maintenance classes that we've done, is taken the best of the best segments out and put it on a USB flash drive, one of those memory drives with the books, the handouts, everything that you would have as if you were sitting in class and you're watching the exact same classes that others have set in on. There's troubleshooting techniques that you'll learn, things, assignments that will have you do. And then when you finish that, then you're ready to go to the advanced classes. Now, the advanced classes take place let me say this differently. The advanced classes are not on a USB memory drive. They have to be hands-on. So you have to come to one of the 5-day classes so that way you can begin to start learning how this thing works. So you'll take a 5-day class on air conditioners, then you'll take a class on refrigerators, then you'll take a class on, and so what happens is you have 4 modules and each module is a week long, so that way you can dig in and get what you need. So here's some opportunities for you to make some money and also to really begin to make a difference in people's lives. So ask yourself, what is your way of measuring success? I mean, are you enjoying what you're doing? Do you enjoy helping others? Are you looking to enhance your work camper awesome applicant? You know, your resume. Get that thing tuned up so now all of a sudden you stand head and shoulders above others. And let's face it, the more that you have to offer these campgrounds, the more you have to offer these places where people are coming and staying, you have greater work camper job opportunities. And that's what you want to do, is put yourself front and center ahead of everybody else. Because when you do that, it opens the opportunity for you to go more places, but also to make more money. So I'm going to encourage you to take a look at this program, because this might be what you're looking for. Become an RV campground maintenance tech and see if it doesn't make things happen for you, so that way you can enjoy the lifestyle as a work camper. Do this either part-time or full-time, but it'll certainly help you with what you're trying to do and the goals that you're trying to work by.